This is my proof of life. I'm alive. Hi guys, hello, good morning. I have to run some errands, but I need to make this video before I leave because it's really important and it's been weighing on me for 3 days, 4 days. Okay, so first of all, I used to own these things or replicas of them, but now when I want to go out, I have to go and borrow them from my teenager's room. Cheers to motherhood. Did you call your mom yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday, May 11th, and Mother's Day was celebrated around the world, because I can't just say it was celebrated in America and then its environs, but it was celebrated around the world. So I decided on making this video a couple of days ago when my 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old came home and gave me the biggest hug and said, "Mommy, I love you, happy Yellow Day." Obviously she didn't understand what it was because her school had they had helped them cut out a paper in the shape of love and written something cute for us, and obviously she didn't understand what they were saying, but she knew she was supposed to hug her mom and, you know, love up on her mom and say happy something day, and it was happy Yellow Day, she remembered. So I'm like, oh yes, it's another Mother's Day and I would like to celebrate it for once in a long time. Now this video is titled "Why I Hate My Mom." I don't hate her. I just realized that now that I'm older, there's certain things that I found very awkward about my mom when I was younger that I now understand, you know. So okay, so this video is as much for me as it is for my viewers. So my mom died when I really needed her. I had just had my first daughter. She was, you know, some months old. She wasn't up to a year. My mom literally woke up and died. So one thing I didn't like about my mom, she died on Mother's Day. We actually, the day before, had prepared what we will wear. We had talked about how we're going to go and, you know, go to church and press their necks with our matching wrapper, you know. Instead, I was crying and mourning her. That's number one. Number two, the fact that my mom woke up and died is a testament to what her health was like. She was hypertensive. And, you know, at that time, I didn't really understand. I was like, why didn't she take care of herself? She could have done better. I was so sad at the reality that I was forced. So my 6-month-old is having her conversation somewhere else. So I was so sad at the reality of, you know, things. Like, why didn't she take care of herself better? She could have done better. She could have done this better. But now, I've come to understand that she didn't choose to wake up and die. She didn't choose to be hypertensive. She became hypertensive because she was a mom. In my third pregnancy last year, I developed pregnancy induced. Still not gone. This baby has been here for 6 months. And I'm still hypertensive. I'm still taking drugs. I'm trying to work on my weight. It's not going down. And these are the things I used to look at my mom and say, why can't she just lose weight? Why can't she just do better? Why can't she just do better? And now I know. So mommy, I'm sorry. I really wish I could just pick up my phone and call my mom and say, mommy, I'm sorry. I didn't say it to her. I wasn't mean that way. But I thought it. You know, we're human beings. We think things. And even though as adults, we learn to have a filter. Right? We learn to have a filter, but we think them. And the thoughts sometimes affect how we interact with these people. So that's the second thing. The third thing, okay, second thing is her high blood pressure right now. The third thing is my mom never seemed to be able to lose weight. And I'm always like, it's so simple. Of course, I was in my teens and early 20s. It is simple to lose weight. But my mom was never losing weight. And sometimes I look at other people's moms and I'm like, this mom is looking snatched. This mom is this. And oh God, mommy, I'm sorry. It is hard to lose weight now. You know, considering that I most likely have her genes. God have mercy. It's hard. And the female hormones work in such a way that you're on a roller coaster of emotions every week of your life. You know? And it's not easy. Some days I wake up, I'm motivated, I'm, doing everything I need to do. Other days I just want to lie in bed and do nothing. I hope this is better. So mommy, I understand. Okay, so if you have the opportunity to call your mom, even if you missed out yesterday or all the other numerous Mother's Day we had, please call her and say, mommy, I love you. Mommy, thank you for the sacrifices, because I used to think my mom left me with so much trauma from the way she died, But come to think of it, my mom lived the best life she could with the resources provided to her. One of the most important skills you have to learn as a mom is how to pick your battles. Battles, war, fights. We need to learn how to pick them. I didn't learn that lesson until years after she had died. Don't go at everything head on, right? Some things have to take time. Why is this so dead? Some things take time and take dedication to achieve. And even if my mom couldn't achieve everything she wanted to, or she couldn't do all she needed to do before she left us, she did enough. And hopefully I pass on that legacy to my daughters. Quick story. I have a 14-year-old who uses all my things. And I was going at her the other day. I was like, Amara, just don't take my things without permission. And I felt it somewhere in my spirit that this is exactly what I did to my mom. We used to go for first mass. I and my sister sometimes. No, my younger sister used to go for second mass because she was a chorister. But I went for first mass, especially if I had to read, because we're Catholic and I was a lector. So I was supposed to be on the altar this Sunday, and there's this my mom's beautiful white shoes that I loved, and of course I could fit into, but I didn't know how to ask her for the shoes, right? So the night before I entered into her room, I stole the shoes and kept it wrapped in a bag, a nylon bag. And on Sunday morning, obviously, she just come wake us up and say, okay, go to church, we'll see later. Because we hardly ever see that much on Sunday because of the differences and the masses we attended. So I wore the shoes, I was at the altar, I was feeling fly, I read, and I was coming home. And because I was feeling so good with myself, I didn't take off the shoes. I was strutting my stuff. I took a picture. And my mom drove past. But should I tell you something? Till today, my mom never said anything about it. She never said anything about it. She just took it in stride. And I reminded myself that I also have to be gracious with my daughters. Because that's what motherhood is. You don't need to let your children get away with something so that they learn to trust you with the important ones. And now that I think about it, my mom never really wore that shoe anymore. A few months after, she walked up to me and said, "Oh, I see you like the shoes, you can keep it." Thank you, mommy. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. Please come back home. Thanks for watching.